What's up guys, my name is Kabir Ali and today Kent, Nick and I are going to be explaining what apoptosis is and how it functions in your body. Let's go. A security guard walks down the hallway checking for people. He sees a shady character sitting in the corner and approaches. The guard asks the man for an ID card and after a few seconds of stumbling, he produces one that looks pretty rough. The guard can immediately tell that it's a fake. He calls the police and starts chasing after the man. The man runs, but just after a few seconds, he's apprehended by the police.
So what does this mean in the context of your cells? The T cell is a metaphor for the guard, and the T cell will go around and check all the different cells in the body to ensure that they are functioning properly. When the T cell goes around and checks the different cells, it looks at the MHC of the cell that's found on the cell's surface.
MHC stands for Major Histocompatibility Complex. It acts as a sort of flag that signals to the immune cells to make sure that they know that that cell is okay. If the MHC is abnormal or if it's missing, then the immune cell that checks it will go into an emergency response mode. This means it will start the process of killing the cell, which is represented by calling the police in our analogy.
Okay, so how does apoptosis actually occur? When the T cell activates a chemical process within the cell, known as a caspase storm, the cell initiates a programmed cell death. This allows the cell to react to certain defects. In this video, we will not be able to go into depth into specifically how the caspase storm occurs.
Essentially, the cell triggers a series of chain reactions that call on the caspases. Caspases are the reference to police officers in our analogy. Caspases are proteins that are found all over the body, but caspases 3, 6, and 7 are called the executioner caspases because they aid in apoptosis. These proteins poke holes in the cell membrane, which causes a process known as cell lysis, which is basically the destruction of a cell by poking holes and letting the cell shrink and then die.
After the cell breaks up, it goes into many different smaller apoptotic bodies, but that is not enough to achieve full cell death. These apoptotic bodies won't just disappear by themselves though. A phagocyte must then go through and consume the extra pieces of the cell.
It's kind of like cleaning up the scraps in a war.
Okay, so why does this even matter? Well, in the case of cancer, the cell shows a normal MHC while still being mutated or sick, effectively showing a counterfeit ID card. The T cells do not notice the fake signal, and so the cancerous cell is able to divide and turn into more sick cells.
Alright guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed and learned something about apoptosis. Thanks for watching.